This is a move that is aimed at strengthening governance within the education sector. Now, last month, the South African Democratic Teachers Union urged prompt action, threatening a march to the union buildings if the bill wasn't signed. To discuss this further now on the line, we're joined by SADTU General Secretary Mugwena Maluleke on Teams. Mr. Maluleke, thank you so much for your time on the program. So SADTU pushed strongly for the signing of this bill. So what specific improvements do you believe the new law will bring to the education sector?
Let me greet you and greet your viewers at home, and thank you for the opportunity. The changes that we have been looking for are in terms of the admission policies around the issue of language policy, where we believe strongly as an organization that we need to integrate our schools, we need to de-racialize, and we need to democratize our schools. We believe that the head of departments has a role to play in terms of making sure that in this country, no language can be used to discriminate against other learners in our schools. And we're quite happy that finally this will be realized in our lifetime, where we can be able to respect all our languages and all our cultures in our schools. We also believe that issues of religion, issues of spirituality, issues of culture in terms of the law of our country, this particular bill facilitates that, so that we respect each other's culture, we respect each other's spirituality and religion, of course, as a matter of choice, so that we see ourselves as a nation in South Africa and not some group of people that cannot be able to live together. We also appreciate the fact that this particular bill also facilitates the issue of great R. No nation can really be successful in building an inclusive economy unless you build a very strong foundation for your children. And, registering our children from the age of 4, 5 in our great R will really help our country to be able to deal with functional skills and foundational skills. But obviously, the impact must be at how we build a strong, inclusive and sustainable economy by sharpening the skills of our children, because we can then impact on unemployment in our country, but also impact on crime.
And I can see you are right at the heart of it. In the background, you are still in Pretoria, right of where it is all happening right now, and quite glaring. The Minister of Basic Education, Cyril Ramaphosa, is not in attendance. What do you make of that? And even if this bill continues to be implemented, what does this mean? Does this mean that we'll have a minister that is half in, half out? What's SADTU's reaction to her absence?
Well, I must say that SADTU is vindicated today. At the beginning of the GNU, we have made it very clear that the DA is going to run a parallel cabinet. It is going to run a parallel parliament, and they have demonstrated and confirmed that by instructing the minister not to be part of this particular signing. So we will have a situation where the minister will be half in and half out, something that obviously the people of South Africa must never accept. The minister is appointed by the president of the state, and therefore the president of the state is the employer of the minister and not Helen Zille. But Helen Zille has demonstrated that they are above the law. When the law, they only regard the law as law when it suits them. When it does not suit them, they don't regard that as the law. I think it's unfortunate that the DA took that particular position to really stop the minister from coming here. It is unfortunate, it's regrettable. However, we are saying, Minister, just have a choice. You have to choose to represent the people of this country, or if you don't, make the work of the president easy. Pete.
All right, that is, of course, General Secretary for SADTU, Mugwena Maluleke. Dr. Mugwena Maluleke, thank you very much for your time on the program.